and welcome to the second instalment of The Mix, the show which bridges the gap between a range of musical genres. In this episode, we will be joined by the wonderful Daisy May. Hello Daisy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks for having me.
No problem, any time at all. Welcome to The Mix and happy birthday for, what was it, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, last weekend, yeah, thank you very much.
No worries.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Now, can you tell us a bit about yourself, because I hear you have a rather interesting story.
Yeah, so I've always sung since I was a little girl, and then at about the age of 13, it was Christmas time, and I decided I'd quite like to make a CD of myself singing Santa Baby for my friends. Yeah. So luckily enough, my dad is a musician and he has a recording studio, so I was able to really easily make the song. And without sort of telling, I thought my dad was quite quiet. He didn't tell you how to say I was any good. And
yeah.
But behind the scenes, I think he was a little impressed by his little girl. Yeah. So he sent the song to a few people he knew in the industry, and then a chap came over to listen to it, who then ended up being my co-manager with my dad.
Oh right.
So we started singing a lot. And
what, you and your dad?
So we've done songs together as well.
So he's a singer as well?
Yeah, he's a singer as well. So we've done songs together in the past. But that project was just me solo singing. And it all went really, really quickly, but we ended up in London doing showcases for quite a few record companies. So yeah, from a young age I've been singing quite a lot.
Age 13?
Yes, 13.
Gosh, that's young.
I know, it did feel young. And I
mean, did you take it in at all, or was it just, you kind of followed your dad, you knew it was a bit of fun? Yeah. You didn't actually, take in how intense this may be and may actually become.
Yeah, well, at the beginning, it had always been my dream to be a singer. So at the beginning, I was very nonchalant and like, well, yeah, this is what I've always wanted. This is brilliant. This is exactly as I pictured it. And then I think it's harder when you're actually doing interviews when you're 13. And I didn't really know. I didn't know what I was saying. I felt really awkward. It's that awkward time of your life, isn't it, when you're going through your adolescent stages, and you feel funny anyway, so then to be in front of a camera.
I suppose you had the support of your father.
So he was so supportive, and really wanted me to feel comfortable all the time. But his angle was to sort of, for me to do more jazz songs, because that is the genre that really does suit my voice, I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really the genre that I'm totally in love with. So I think that's why I sort of, I got disenchanted with it a few years in. And sort of decided to take a step back at that young age.
So when you started, did you like jazz and soul? Were you a bit of a Joss Stone and then realised, actually, I think I prefer, and is your voice suited to more
I love soul,
music,
and Beyonce is my absolute idol.
Oh wow.
Always has been, always will be.
Yeah.
And I think I wanted to go more down the soul route and less down the jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really did appreciate, though, that is what suits my voice, and I still think that, but I'm trying to step away from that genre and try and branch out and try different things.
And how does your father feel about that?
He's really proud.
Oh, he is? Okay, it's not like, no, jazz and soul is gone.
I think he felt partially like it was sort of his fault that I turned against it when I was a little bit younger. And he didn't want to push me in any way, and so he just, yeah, that's fine, we can stop, of course. But I think he's glad that I've finally got the fire back, and he loves my singing. So.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
So obviously you started at a very young age and then retired, I believe, at
strangely.
15, which I don't think I've ever heard of before.
Diva.
And then what happened between 15 and now?
Well, I never stopped singing. I always sang in school and in university and in the balls and things. I was always singing, but it was never, full force and really my drive. I've always found it quite hard to do the academic side of things as well as singing.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get university sort of done, and then I thought maybe after that I'll want to sing properly again. And it sort of happened like that. I've moved to London, and you can be so creative here that now it's all starting again.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
amazing.
Yeah.
So where did that fire in your belly come from?
Yeah, it's a really tricky one, and I don't know, but my boyfriend, he says he sort of fell in love with me because he heard my voice. And,
and how romantic.
I know, exactly, romantic, a little bit lame.
Well,
I like to think of it like that. Yeah, I'm sure
he
doesn't think of it like that. But that's what he said once.
Yeah.
And so since being with him, he's really encouraged me singing because he knows how happy it makes me.
Yeah.
And one of his friends is a really great producer, and so he sent some of my music to him, and he was like, "Oh well, as soon as she moves to London, let's get cracking." So that's sort of what's happened, and fallen in love with it again.
Wow. Yeah. So what's the relationship like with your producer? Is it Seb?
Yeah, Seb Satchel. Yeah, he's great, and I've always found it hard to find someone that I work as well as I did with my dad. So me and my dad obviously worked really well. We knew, without even saying anything, we knew what each other was going to do next. And I find it quite tricky to find someone like that. Obviously, you're going to find it hard to find someone to replace your dad.
You've only got one.
Seb hasn't replaced Dad, but it's the same sort of working vibe. But we just know we're both on the same page, and we know what we want something to sound like. So
So it's good that this time you probably have control over what genre you're singing, kind of what songs you're singing. I mean, do you write any of your own songs?
Well, this is the thing. I'm trying my best now to start writing. Seb's a great writer as well, and he does the majority of it. But I'm trying, when we are writing things, I'm trying to put my input. But I still see myself as I'm the creative side with the singing and that kind of thing. But I'm pushing myself to write.
So do you get your inspiration from Beyonce songs? You said you absolutely adored her,
we're actually going to be doing a cover today of one of her songs, Flaws and All.
Perfect.
Nice. And I love that song. And Beyonce is so hard to cover, but that song is just about manageable.
Amazing. So you get your inspiration, and so when you're sitting there trying to write a new song, what are kind of processes into writing a song? You sit in as they say with an artist, you sit in a completely white room just looking at a blank canvas, or do you have to sit in front of a piano or in front of a microphone, or how does it work?
Me and Seb has normally come up with some sort of riff or some sort of hook. So we keep on replaying and just trying to come up with words. It always, like most songs, sort of ends up being about love or betrayal, that kind of thing. But it's just practice and trying to make things work. It takes a while though. Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
So the relaunch has been 2015 since January.
Yes.
So wow, it's already taken off.
Yeah.
So what's kind of coming up for the rest of 2015?
Yeah. So we've been lucky enough to have one of our tracks called On Track taken by the Vibe Guide, and it was on their YouTube channel first, and they've now decided to sign our song. And we're looking forward to open mic nights in London soon, and it's a slow process, but we're trying to make it as fun as possible.
But slow process, but then only takes one person to see you and you're like, right, I'll have you.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
So it's going to be so live mics around London.
Around London. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And so where can people find you? What's your Twitter?
So Twitter is at @TheRealDaisyMay, and we've got SoundCloud as well under Daisy May, and then my website as well, daisymayofficial.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure that we put that on the YouTube so everyone can access that, which would be great.
Much. That's great.
And just a kind of final thing, I hear you were just making a track, what was it, last night? Was that a late one?
One of the tracks we'll be doing for the video today, we finished last night. So I'm hoping I remember that. At least it's fresh in my mind.
Oh, so those were literally what we're going to see today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a treat.
Yeah. So,
and then
hopefully you like it.
I'm sure we will. And with just going back to the On Track song, now that's been a huge song and so many people liked it. In fact, 55,000
I think it's
views.
Over 60,000.
Wow, amazing. And I was definitely boogieing away in the office.
That's exactly what I want.
Exactly. So where's kind of that stem from? Is that more housey style?
So Seb really specialises in dance and housey kind of tracks, which is as well I think why we work well together, because that's the kind of route I want to go down now. And I think that's a really good route that a lot of people go down now, like Jess Klein and people like that. That's how you get on these dance tracks, and then hopefully then you have your own career then once you've been featured, like Sam Smith as well. He was with
So you'll start as a feature and then hopefully go into
what I'm hoping, because I think that would be really cool as well to work with lots of different people.
That'd be really cool.
So that's
have you fun. So who would be your dream artist to work with, or what would be your dream collaboration?
Definitely Beyonce. But then
Beyonce.
Yeah, but she would make everyone else sound terrible, wouldn't she? So maybe not. But
no, sure, definitely.
I'd love to work with her anyway in a studio or something.
Anyone else like Disclosure or Clean Bandit, if it was a band and you were featured?
Yeah, Clean Bandit would be great, and they also went to the same uni as me. So so there'd be something in common there.
Very cool.
So that'd be cool to meet them properly.
So what was the musical kind of society's like? like there
Yeah.
if Clean Bandit come from it in yourself.
Yeah, there was loads in Cambridge, but I think there's more classical stuff there, and obviously Cambridge is quite intense and they take things very, very seriously, and I'm very much a chilled musician and singer, so that's why I think I found it hard to find someone that was just, you know, could listen to music and not have to, like, I can't read music.
Really?
No, so I like it when other people can't read music either, and we just sort of hear it and go with it. So I didn't do too much in Cambridge, but a lot more now. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So you mentioned you're going to play sing a Beyonce song for us.
Yes,
and
yeah, cover.
What's the other song?
The other one's called Only Human, and this is the one we finished writing last night.
Oh, right. Thank you, Daisy, ever so much for coming on The Mix. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely time.
Thank you very much.
If you would like to hear more from the lovely Daisy May, please go to www.daisymayofficial.com, where you can keep up to date with all of her latest releases. And without further ado, let's hear from the very talented Daisy May.
This is my cover of Beyonce's Flaws and All. I'm a train wreck in the morning, I'm a bitch in the afternoon. Every now and then without warning, I can be really mean towards you. I'm a puzzle, yes indeed, ever complex in every way, and all the pieces aren't even in the box, and yet you see the picture clear as day. I don't know why you love me, and that's why I love you. You catch me when I fall, accept me flaws and all. I don't know why you love me. I neglect you when I'm working, when I need attention I tend to nag. I'm a host of imperfections, and you see past all that. I'm a peasant by some standards, but in your eyes I'm a queen. You see potential in all of my flaws, and that's exactly what I mean. I don't know why you love me, and that's why I love you. You catch me when I fall, accept me flaws and all, and that's why I love you, and that's why I love you, and that's why I love you. Thanks. Hi, I'm Daisy May, and this is Only Human. I always found you hard to read, but this disaster's meant to be, 'cause there's just no going back. And you always start a war with me, you only speak through gritted teeth, but I'll get over that. If you wanna run, I'll run your way. If you wanna lie, I'll take the blame. I don't
yesterday, I'd only make the same mistake. You know that I'm just as bad, and I'd never go the other way. The road we drove was paved with pain. We left such beautiful tracks. If you wanna run, I'll run your way. If you wanna lie, I'll take the blame. I don't really know why you're ashamed, my love. We all mess up. Cause if you wanna run, I'll run your way. If you wanna lie, I'll take the blame. I don't really know why you're ashamed, my love. We all mess up. Go easy on me. I'm only human. I only vaguely know what I'm doing. Whatever heals me, I tend to ruin. Whatever pains me, I keep pursuing. If you wanna run, I'll run your way. If you wanna lie, I'll take the blame. I don't really know why you're ashamed, my love. We all mess up.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of The Mix. We'll see you next time.